I've seen that clip so many times, but that was the first time I caught him talking about Teilhard de Chardin.
I was just gonna
at the end
say that, dude. He's a Jesuit that came up with the concept of noosphere and this collective global consciousness. Give me a break, dude.
All right, so you got this book,
fucking A,
that book, and that book, all explained in that clip from 30 years ago. 30 years ago.
He mentions the World Economic Forum in there.
Just saying,
right?
You guys know Klaus Schwab now.
He mentions the Fourth World. What about the Fourth Industrial Revolution? Public-private, yeah. Fourth World, Fourth Industrial Revolution.
I feel like if this was a game show, would be winning, but unfortunately, it's not a game show.
It's not a game show. I want to win though. If it is a game show, it's not. But
if we get the combination right, we can crack the code and break people's spell because they're under the spell of these guys. That's what we're noticing, right?
Yeah.
There's a bunch of people out there and they're just like on autopilot. They buy into the Great Reset and they don't know about eugenics and gene therapy and all this other stuff that's been going on.
It's even worse than that.
I know it's worse than that.
And all watch over machines.
This whole place is about to get a whole lot less crowded and I don't like that.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I'm not looking for that. But these people are looking for that and we maybe should be looking for them. Maury Strong's, he's gone though. You know, so he's left.
What's disturbing to me is those like sort of that post-hippie crowd that's protesting the Club of Rome, right? And the meetings. All of those now, you think about all those young progressives, they're 100% on board. Like they don't realize they did an ideological sort of bait and switch with the sort of young progressive
Jay Forrester knew that though. Like they're living up to his programming. They couldn't program freedom, so they dumped people down to Jay Forrester's model. I said it.
You're exactly right. You're exactly right. So
game theory, motherfuckers.
Oh yeah.
You could suck my Norbert Wiener. How about that one? A little cybernetics put down for you. All right, so
I don't know that they might have like a bell shape to it, like a Nazi bell shape to that wiener.
Don't be going and getting all Teilhard over that comment, okay? Jeez.
I mean, there's the Ghislaine trial going on right now, so just
it's
a sticky thoroughfare.
It's a sticky wicket they're making out there. So yeah, who's got the Dershowitz? And I have him in week 3 that he'll get brought up.
It'd be interesting to see. I don't know. I'm
who's doing the best coverage of the Ghislaine intersection?
Who just did an interview with someone who's been covering that. I forget his name. LD, do you know? I think.
I haven't tuned into any of the real coverage.
It's what I've seen on Twitter. Nick Bryant and then Addy Ads. They've been putting out a lot of good stuff. I could share their.
Let me look here. We don't have to show anything, but I do have global sex trafficking in the Ghislaine Maxwell trial under so this is a subsection under technology, economics, and politics. See what I got here. So we have
while she's under oath, can we find out how like she gets the FBI to cover up for her and her people above her?
There's a funny on InfoWars. Speaking of which, this is
like everyone focuses on Epstein, but Ghislaine's the real. So
pinnacle. Apparently the judge sealed all case details because they're too impure and sensational. I found out that. Obviously, you have James Comey's daughter, it's the prosecutor. Media is barred from covering the proceedings, and Joe Biden nominates the judge to serve as in the fellow.
We mentioned James Comey earlier in the show. Didn't do that on purpose, but he was on the HSBC got caught for drug money. I know because I interviewed a HSBC whistleblower named John Cruz. It should still be on my YouTube page someplace. And so HSBC, Hong Kong, Shanghai Banking Corporation, which got its money traditionally from opium in China, today money laundering, Mexican cartels. So Justice Department's like, hey, we got to keep an eye on these guys. So they put Jim Comey on the board. And then HSBC gives Hillary Clinton $100 million because they're not politically persuaded at all. They're not like friends with the Rothschilds, who are Hillary's like best friend, Lynn Forrester, the Rothschild. They're very tight. XOXO, miss you much.
XOXO, very.
Check out the WikiLeaks. Just go to WikiLeaks and search Lynn de Rothschild or just Rothschild. You find the references. Yeah, there you go. Let's do it live. Let's do it live. This is if the WikiLeaks is still there, searches still work. We're gonna find several missives.
Do it
And you
real
will
quick.
see
Here we go.
ugly
WikiLeaks.org. I was typing in. So someone real quick. Shout out to Michael. You're on Facebook, watching us on Facebook.
Send them some X's and O's.
Kristen T. Harris, he says on Twitter, is someone who's also covering in depth and great detail the Ghislaine Maxwell trial. Okay, so how do we spell Lynn? Is it just Lyn?
Just do Rothschild. There's only a couple
Rothschild.
references in the WikiLeaks. I already searched them years ago. There's only 1,300 results for that. So,
Joseph E. Rothschild meeting with managing director Rothschild Bank.
The title of the email is it's like "Miss You" plus Rothschild.
This exact for actually, hold on.
Oh yeah, all these words. And maybe if we, all right, so we can find it. We'll play a clip and we'll find the exact thing. But it will be in the Hillary Clinton leaks.
I got it.
All right, go. So,
said
come on, see, read it. Tony's gonna have to read it.
Miss You from Hillary Clinton to Lynn Forrester de Rothschild, unclassified U.S. Department of State case, blah blah blah. So let's see here, Lynn. I would love to see you, but your days overlap with Karzai's visit to. Oh my god!
We got the Afghan opium warlord coming to town. You want to hang out? I'll translate.
Shit!
Go ahead.
Karzai's visit, so I have to get that settled before I can confirm a time. But let's make it happen. So I'm copying Lona and Huma, so we can start planning.
Abedin, that's
with
Huma.
Much love, H.
Huma the Vacuma Abedin.
Huma Abedin. So let's see. Hi, Hillary. I am back from the unpredictable and exciting elections in Britain. Congratulations on all the good things you are doing at state. You have so many fans, from Manmohan Singh, who smiled broadly when he talked about you, to those women who never stopped dreaming. This is a joke, right? I would love to catch up. I have to be in DC from the 12th to the 15th of May. In case you have any time to sneak away for a few minutes, I understand it may not be possible, but I thought I would check. In any event, I remain your loyal, adoring pal. XOXOX.
Boom.
Oh,
what's the code word for ketchup? She would like to catch up. I don't know what that means.
So
I don't know.
Pizza and ketchup. And
don't know. And then
that's crazy.
What is Lynn Forrester to Rothschild's relationship to David Brock, Alephantis, and Media Matters? Have they ever done fundraisers at their houses for her, and or she's done fundraisers at their houses for them?
Right.
A lot of connections there between these people. This is a finite planet. There's only so many people who want to do this evil plan of taking away everyone's freedom forever via this plan. I'm just saying. It's there. By the way, Lynn Forrester to Rothschild's an American businesswoman who married into the family.
So they did that a lot, actually. I mean, it's interesting. I mean, obviously, when they spread out to the five houses of Rothschild,
she's got connections, just like
they
Ghislaine had the
in
connections to the royal family.
Right.
Epstein didn't have those connections. Ghislaine's dad was an Israeli spy who they killed. Right. She's there. That's right. And who did all the videotapes? Like Les Waxner gives an $80 million mansion Epstein. What, as a front to collect blackmail on people? Right. The whole place is wired up. Where does it all go? Does it go to Tel Aviv? Does it go to London? Where's that going? Where's all that info? All those people who got compromised, who are still compromised today, probably hold powerful pieces of office in the political spectrum.
Mossad and MI6 for sure. I'm sure the CIA is involved in some.
Where one ends, the other begins. They're intertwined.
They're all interconnected. It's
there's been a deal.
Family.
Everyone's in on it except America.
Hell,
do you guys get that yet?
Yeah. No, they're too busy.
208
they're too busy believing CO2 is
the
cause of global warming. Therefore, sacrifice yourself to Gaia. Something like that's a strange.
Even James Lovelock said
non sequitur, but non sequitur nonetheless.
Non sequiturs.
It's crazy. It's literally insane. But at this point, when you have an incestuous mixture of families from the ninth level of hell, then if there's even levels to hell, metaphorically speaking.
I think at the 6th level of hell, the Sassoon, David Abdul Sassoon, the opium magnate from Baghdad, married into the Rothschild family and moved to Britain and became part of the order over there.
These intermarriages are actually very
Coincidence that
important.
America has been in Iraq and Afghanistan for the past 20 years,
Oh,
though.
yeah.
Just coincidence. We're not serving another agenda that we got sucked into. Anyway,
Multiple agendas
Cecil
in
Rhodes.
Iraq
That was the point.
and Afghanistan.
That's 2 words, Cecil Rhodes.